The battle goes well. We have conquered more sectors than our enemy.
Hostiles have secured Echo Sector.
We have enemies attacking Alpha 1.
Bravo Sector is held by our troops.
Our plan is working. We now control more sectors than the enemy.
Hostile tank!
Alpha 1 is
150
under
meters
attack.
away!
Hostile invading one of our objectives.
They are attacking Alpha 1. Remain in contact.
Assembling sentry! Target is down!
Я под мощным обстрелом!
Ready!
Marking a hostile! Not close!
Alpha 1 under assault.
Their vehicle is down!
Hostile located! 250 meters! Bravo sector secured.
Enemy moving on Alpha 1.
Our troops have taken Echo Sector. Nearly every sector is under our control. Good work. We've lost control of an objective. Alpha Sector now under hostile control.
Attack Kilo! South!
Our forces are moving to attack Alpha 1.
Enemy spotted! 200 meters! Tango on our mark! 250 meters!
American forces will take every sector if they are not stopped.
Charlie Sector has been secured by hostiles. Objective seized by U.S. forces.
Taking objective Bravo 1.
Run! Reloading! Need cover!
Hostiles control Echo Sector.
Enemy spotted! 300 meters!
Located!
An objective is under siege. We are in control of Bravo Sector. Current assessment. They control all of Bravo Sector. They are trying to counterattack. We must maintain our advantage. All sectors under U.S. control.
Our attack on Alpha 1 is underway.
Marking Tango! Some distance! Sorry, forget it! We have pet problems! Don't...
Echo Sector has been conquered by us. They're at half strength. Proceed according to plan.
I put one down! Reload!
We are about to attack Alpha 1.
Reloading now.
on our side. We have to push back. Maintain our advantage. We must finish this battle.
We are initiating an attack on Alpha 1.
Conquer Charlie sector.
Location an open vehicle!
Hostile troops concentrating on Bravo 2.
We've lost control of Bravo 2.
Got one!
US forces have secured objective Bravo 2.
Hostiles invading one of our objectives.
We are moving to assault Bravo 2.
All US forces retreating. Victory is ours.
Headed to a satellite launch facility in French Guiana. The Russians have a naval task force in the region and they just went airborne. You'll be under siege the whole time, so it won't be pretty. But holding this facility is vital to U.S. interests in the space domain. Transport's on the way. Gear up and get ready to move.
assault on Alpha 1 begun by our forces.
Sentry in place.
Taking Sector Alpha.
We control more sectors than the enemy, but this battle is far from over. Attack on Bravo 1 initiated by our troops.
Hostile zone.
Objective captured.
300 meters.
Taking Sector Bravo.
One of our objectives has been attacked.
Sector Echo just fell to the enemy. If we don't stop them, they'll take every sector.
Lost control of Bravo 2.
We secured Sector Delta. Allies attempting to seize Bravo 2.
One down!
We have secured an objective. Sector Bravo is ours. We've secured nearly every sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take them back. Sector secure. Get ready to hold them. They've occupied Sector Delta.
Hostiles just forced us off Bravo
Enemy
2.
helo in action. 170 meters away.
An objective has fallen to the Russians.
Marking enemy tank. 200 meters.
Sector Alpha under
They're
control.
using a tank.
We are moving to attack Bravo 2.
Work located. 170 meters.
Bravo 2 is now ours.
Sector Bravo secure. Status report. Joe Patch took objectives fast. Now they have to hold them. One of our objectives is under attack.
Tank sighted. 150 meters. Enemy tank. Visual contact. 150 meters.
Our forces have seized all of Sector Echo. We have secured most of the sectors. Defend them at all costs. Our enemy is trying to seize Bravo 2. Just took Sector Delta. That's a clean sweep. All sectors secure.
Tank on my marker. Southwest.
We have
Hostile
hostiles moving
vehicle
on Bravo 2.
identified. Hostile vehicle spotted! 200 meters!
The enemy pushed us off Delta 1.
Sector Delta's gone to the Russians.
Spotted enemy aircraft! Rocket down!
Sector Echo has been lost to the hostiles. Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
Target is down! Took one! Sentry ready. Hostile troop movement. Long distance. Hostile neutralized.
Russians are attacking one of our objectives. Our troops control sector. Bravo 2 belongs to us. Now control Sector Bravo. Good work. The majority of sectors are under our control. Sector Delta under Allied control. taken Sector Alpha. The enemy is focusing on Delta 1.
Ready!
Just lost Sector Echo to the enemy. Nearly every sector is now secure.
Echo 2 is being secured by friendlies.
Echo 1 was just taken by us. Our enemy now holds Sector Delta. Our forces are moving to attack Delta 1. Roger Sector Echo.
Ready for action!
Just lost Sector Charlie to the hostiles. We have majority control of the sectors. Sector Delta is now ours. We now control Sector Bravo.
Hostile is down!
Well done.
Enemy soldier mark! At some distance!
Fucking piece of shit!
Target down.
Requesting a Ranger drop at this location.
Got it. Stay in contact. Delta 1 under siege. Sector Charlie is now secure.
Requesting the Ranger drop
We've
at these
secured nearly every
coordinates.
sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take that back. Objective lost. We need to retake it.
Objective marked.
We'll monitor from here. We have Sector Bravo.
Took one
We're
down.
about to attack Delta 1. Sector Alpha is now under our control. The hostiles are taking casualties. Forces are down by 25%. Looking good. Sector secure, but this isn't over.
That's another one for me. Enemy no more! Southeast!
We've resupplied. Support drop available.
We have secured
Red
most of the
fighting!
sectors.
Northeast!
Defend them at all costs.
Reload! Secure the objective!
Watching your progress. Hostiles attacking one of our objectives. We have locked down Sector Bravo.
We take our objective now!
Good luck, squad leader.
This will hurt them!
They're attacking one of our objectives. Objective captured. Sector Echo has been taken by us. All sectors secure. Let's keep it that way.
Secure
Lost
that
an objective.
objective!
Watching your progress.
Target down!
Echo 2 is being secured by friendlies.
Target down!
Our enemy is assaulting Echo 1.
New objective under control.
Conquered Sector Echo.
Clear that objective!
Stay alert.
Enemy down!
Marking threat.
Target down! I don't need assistance!
They're attacking Echo 1. We're maintaining sector control. Keep the Russians out. Sector Bravo is under our control. Good work. The majority of sectors are under our control.
Target it down! that objective!
We're rooting for you.
One of our objectives is under attack.
They forced us off Echo 1.
Sector Charlie is now held by us. Nearly
Right,
every
that's
sector
objective.
is now secure. Good luck, squad leader. Our enemy now controls Echo 1.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Sentry deployed! Let's neutralize!
The enemy has captured
Clear
Sector
that
Delta.
objective!
We're with you, squad leader.
That's another one for me!
We've captured Echo 1.
I'm reloading! We take that objective now!
Keep you informed.
The enemy is trying to take Echo 1.
Enemy tank is moving! No! Enemy soldier! There!
Taking fire!
We now have full
Attack
control of
objective!
Sector Delta.
Bag a few bullets.
Hostile tank!
Careful at the marker.
Hostiles now control Sector Echo.
Vehicle disabled!
Allied forces have taken Sector Bravo. We've secured nearly every sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take that back. Hostiles attacking one of our objectives.
Requesting Ranger drop at these coordinates.
Message received.
Hostile is down!
Watch your step here.
Echo 1 is being secured.
Нет, vehicle! Soldier down!
Thank you.
Allied forces control Sector Echo. We have secured most of the sectors. Defend them at all costs. Sector Alpha has been taken by the enemy.
Take control of that objective!
Keep us updated.
Infantry! East!
We are attempting to take Bravo 2. Objective secured.
Objective marked!
Good luck, squad leader.
Target eliminated!
Watch your step here.
We have just seized Bravo 2.
We take our
We control more
objective!
sectors than they do. Make sure you defend our position.
Back! Northeast!
Taking Sector Charlie.
One less vehicle!
Hostile, 200 meters.
Hostile neutralized!
Step weapon.
Marking the hostile! 200 meters!
troops securing Delta 1.
Requesting Ranger drop at these coordinates.
Just lost Sector Echo to the enemy.
Hostile located. Hostile down.
Allied forces now holding Sector Delta. We captured Sector Charlie. We have taken more sectors than they have. Make sure we don't lose our advantage. Enemy forces attacking Delta 1. Hostiles just took Sector Echo. They're down to half strength.
Good to go.
Support package ready. Call in when you're set.
Смотрите себя!
Delta 1 under attack by hostiles.
Reloading. Watch it. Objective captured and secured. Reloading. Marking dangerous area. Stop them!
Good work. The majority of sectors are under our control. We have Sector Bravo. We have lost control of an objective.
Attack the objective there!
All sectors secure, but they're gonna hit back.
Going down! We must take that objective!
Good luck, squad leader. Attack on Delta 1 initiated by our troops.
Requesting Ranger drop at these coordinates.
Got it. Stay in contact.
Rendezvous and pick up.
Just lost Sector Alpha to the enemy.
Receiver!
Almost every sector is under our control. Keep it that way. Russians are attacking one of our objectives.
Need a ride ASAP.
We've lost control of Bravo 2. Hostiles have taken an objective.
Take that objective!
Keep us updated.
Vehicle disabled!
We have secured an objective. Sector Bravo is in our hands.
Clear that objective!
Watching your progress.
Another one for me. Triple destroyed.
Enemy soldier.
Give me an update. Russians are reeling. We've secured a lot of ground.
Allies are securing Echo 2.
Help me! I'm dying!
We have secured an objective. Take it, Sector Echo.
Cancel that!
Take that objective!
Good luck, squad leader.
The enemy holds more sectors than us. It's time to push up. Our forces are moving to attack Delta 1.
One down! Take this, shithead! Send me a Ranger drone, now!
We hear you.
Understood.
We now hold Sector Delta. Sector 1 under siege. Not long now. Maintain control of those sectors.
Strike that objective!
We'll monitor you from here.
Danger located!
We are attacking
150 meters! Look at that!
Support drop ready and waiting.
Russians are retreating. Spectacular work out there.
Our lost submarine has been recovered in Alang, India. While our national property is being defiled, our most secret weapon systems are being looted. This is an emergency. Naval infantry will deploy immediately, and with them you must prevent the...
Let's begin, please.
To build. Let me show you the problem with those. All right, so let me show you the problem here. This is the axle we're running. It's got an 8-lug pattern that is 6.5 inches bolt circle. These are the wheels that we're running, and these are 8-lug pattern by 180 millimeters. That's like 7 inches, so they don't fit. We've got to get these re-drilled. We've got to get centers put in. I don't even know how we're fixing it yet. That's what we're figuring out right now. I thought these were 8 by 170s. I never measured, I just assumed they were the right ones. I was just gonna get a little adapter, and now that's all out the window. Let me just show you what's going on here. Colin is frantically putting limit straps on the Tangerine. This is what Caitlin, Laura Farms, and Lizzie's gonna be driving. All right, Caitlin, let's get these wheels going over. All right, we have not cleaned up the shop because we don't have time. This is one of those things where a YouTuber has made an artificially crazy timeline to build, what does it build? It builds something. Whatever it's building, that's what we're doing, and we're doing it on purpose. Okay, let's get these cut out. All right, we don't have the right size transfer punch, so we're making the right size. You think that's the right size? Try that. Okay. Cut it, let's look at it. Oh no, scaring me. You're supposed to cut towards your body, not your buddy.
By the way, how's the thumb?
Oh, that's good. I was gonna give you an update last week and I didn't, I just worked through it. All right, so you guys noticed I had 2 fingers wrapped up. There they are. Look at those things. So this one, you know what happened. I was feeding the dogs and, well, whatever. And then the other one you didn't see, I was moving the ball of terror, looking for a VIN number for the insurance. And yeah, I smashed my finger really good. And it was one of those things where I smashed my fingernail, except for I smashed it beyond the cuticle. So it was very painful. It hurt worse than this. Like the most pain that I got was out of this one between these 2 fingers. And this one I could see the bone. I was like in there like,
The ball of terror stroke back.
Yes.
Is it striked or stroke?
Struct.
Struct.
That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. All right, the next step is to put this in the spot. Okay, Caitlin, what we've got that's really tricky. So I'm just gonna eyeball this. One, we're in a hurry. Two, it doesn't matter. And three, I don't care. Who's that?
Indiana Jones.
I was asking Caitlin.
Oh, sorry, Caitlin. She wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie.
Not dropping in because for somehow this one got off. I have a fix for it. Okay. Come on. Just one. Only one of them was off. Makes me wonder if there was a double divot there that I didn't know about and I just got in the wrong divot. And I can hear you already. But Matt, this isn't going to be hub centric, and it's not going to be bolt centric either, or stud centric, or whatever however you say that. I don't even know how to say it. I understand things I don't know what. I understand things I don't even know what are. But anyway, it's not going to be a problem, not for what we're doing. And if it breaks in the future, we'll fix it. Let's go see if we can install this.
Okay.
All right, I found some muscle. Colin, Zach, Rudy, show us how this goes up there. I know it'll fit.
You guys
Probably.
Okay, I'll just help. You gotta have to shimmy it in one way, this way, and then shimmy it in this way. And then shimmy it up. You guys are doing great. Oh, we had to pull this drawer out. Pull the drawer out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a drawer. That's broken now. Should we try the other side?
Yeah, the other side doesn't have that. You guys are doing great.
Okay, you guys are doing great. Come over here. Okay. Is there any? What's it hitting?
It's hitting the shoulder on the. Oh, I don't know.
We definitely need to figure out what it's hitting.
I bet. I don't know. I think it's just getting bound up on the shoulder. On those.
Oh yeah. I bet you that's the problem. So remember at the beginning of this when I said I don't know what we're gonna do? I meant it. This is the process. This didn't fit. It still doesn't fit. We're gonna keep working on it. So the lug nuts have a shoulder on them that's bigger diameter than the threads. If these were the studs, it would be perfect, but those are the studs.
So you're rimming them out?
Just a little bit.
Just enough?
We'll see if that did anything.
That's it.
Oh, those fit nice now. Okay, we know the secret. Let's put one of the wheel spacers on. Oh, they're even the right size.
And then you're gonna want to put another wheel spacer on the outside.
Yeah, I need you to half.
I think.
And then we'll throw the other. But we're not even.
We can't get it on until that's trimmed.
Yeah.
Or trimmed or lifted.
I don't want to disrupt Rudy's flow because he's been absolutely dominating on this bus. So we're going to try to work around him without getting in his way. We've got 3 more to get after. We didn't show you all the drilling. You're welcome. We're down to our last bolt hole. I'm going to force you to watch this one. Oh my goodness.
Cat?
This thing was working so good. Looks like I got one more sharpening to do. I've sharpened this bit. This will be the 3rd time. It broke on the last hole. Look at that, you can see the broke. That just chipped off of there right now. Okay, Kate, let's see how we did.
So is Blue Gatorade the secret?
Yes, that's actually 50-50. So if you want to get your ratio right, it's 50% Blue Gatorade, 50%. There was a question posed by a comedian, but I think it's actually a really important question. Why do they even name Gatorades? Why don't they just call them by their color? Like light blue, dark blue, orange, red? Do you ever call them by their color?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, do you call them by their name though? Like
No. It's
Glacier Frost? You're like, give me a white Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gatorade, if you're listening, you could simplify this. Woo! Oh, she's sharp. There it is. Punch through. Okay, let's see if it fits. Okay. We're getting good at this, but I'm glad it's over. Okay, Zach, if this falls over. If some of you are having some problems with how close to the edge and how these aren't covering it, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna make you feel a lot better. We're not done yet. Right now, we're just playing a fun game of will it fit? Okay, pop that thing on there. All right.
There we go. Looking good.
One, two. I only really need two, but I'm gonna put three on there.
Just for extra measure.
Because we don't like to have too many of them. Okay, where's one of those other ones?
Right there. And then
Okay.
here are the leg nuts.
All the spacers.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Your lugs are popping through, aren't they?
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut them shorter. We need to cut like 3/8 of an inch off of those.
Okay.
A real life nephew of one so fast. All right.
So this thing's running spacers on top of spacers.
Yes. I'm not scared to do it because Whistling Diesel did it. And he did like this many of them.
Yeah.
If wheel spacers worry you, I've got some bad news for those of you with dually front axles on anything. They have factory spacers that are this wide.
Yep. Mostly the cheap wheel spacers you have to worry about.
Or this is them. All right, Rudy, it's the moment of truth. Okay, get me one of the wheels.
Here.
All right, we're just gonna tighten this up. Okay, here's the problem. We don't have flat ones. So get me some washers. Get me 9/16 washers. Get me like a handful of them. You know what? We don't need washers for as tight as we're doing these.
No?
No.
Or send it.
Who's running dual 40s?
Yeah.
No one. This is perfect. So a 2-inch wheel spacer with 1.5 inches. I'd say that's perfect dual wheel spacing. Last week, we were doing a job with a banana and something came apart in the engine. It made a horrible racket. We've had every single guess under the sun on what it is, but we found out the noise was coming from the intake. It was shooting back. It was a backfire. That's what that, I mean, it's a knocking noise, but it's really an explosion in the intake manifold. So we ran the diagnostic on it and it didn't say anything was wrong. Nevertheless, we changed the crank sensor, cam sensor, no change. We have a decidedly dead hole. So I've got to make a decision. What are we going to do here? I'll tell you. I've got this engine here, not locked up. I'm pretty sure it's a good core. I'm gonna take it to Route 9, have them rebuild it and put it in the banana. Then I'll take that 4.6 stroker out, take it back to that machine shop and see if they can figure out what's wrong with it. And we'll put that engine in a Tangerine with 1 tons and give Jamie her rock buggy that she's always wanted. Ooh. Yeah. Our goal is to drive this bus tomorrow and we are still waiting on some parts. We have some of the wrong parts. This is the wrong part. I'm gonna modify this into good enough to drive, safe enough for me. Let's go do that.
Hey.
That was easy. All right, we're heavily modifying this. This will not be driven on the street, and it is not acceptable. And I highly recommend that you do not do this. It would be ridiculous to do. Give me the bird, Jay. That's how it needs to fit right there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, all right, we got all the ingredients we need for our temporary track bar. We're gonna go over to the other shop and put it together because my welder has been stolen. Man, these are hot. I should have cooled them off. All right, I found my missing welder right here. Colin's been using it. He didn't bring it back. Got to talk to that boy.
Stack and washers.
Stack and washers. Okay. We've got to wait for Rudy to get done with the radius arms, and then we can kind of fit this up in place. Let's go see if this fits. Oh, I built it backwards. I was supposed to put the washers on this side, so this would be up more where it's really supposed to be. Are you ready to put this under?
Not quite.
Okay, I've got time to fix this.
All better.
Let's go see if Rudy's ready for it yet.
Careful, it's hot.
Right. I don't know what Zach was talking about. This is gonna work fine. Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
Zach was a believer from the beginning. Okay, we got to build a bracket for this. This is the track bar. This is the bracket. That's the center right there.
Right where? Right there.
Big dot right there.
'Kay.
Okay, that's a 3/4 inch hole. It needs to be precision, and you need 2 of these made out of 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch. I found the metal, forgot to show you. I got the pieces cut out. I tacked them together so I can get these things to be exact twins. And I'm just gonna slowly grind them to shape so they're the exact same size.
Rhett got these made up real nice. They go right up in here. Rudy's gonna come tack them up. When darkness stands between you and getting your job done, Matt's lights. This isn't just another over this. It's like a, I don't know, but it's got a taper in it, so these work. This is gonna be the first vehicle we get running that we don't do a burnout in. Okay, we're ready to set it down. They seem to be. Woo! Goodness. It's got no shocks, so it's gonna be a little sketchy to drive. I'm scared to drive this thing, so I'm gonna let Rudy do it.
Hey, we're still running.
Hey, pump the brakes a couple times.
How does it feel to be on top of the world?
It feels like I'm driving a tow truck.
Spinning.
Oh, hang on. What's the level?
I'm going under.
It's angle finder, isn't
Does
it?
it look as ridiculous as it feels?
Yes.
Oh no!
Death wobble.
Oh,
It got death wobble.
severe death wobble.
They probably thought they broke something.
It's got death wobble. We're gonna have to get that out. What's your temperature? 210. Okay. Might have a weak clutch fan. Our fan clutch. How was it?
We almost died, but it's okay. It was worth it.
It's got a little bit of death wobble.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
We've seen our life flash in front of us.
Well, it's got a lot of things not going well. It doesn't have front shocks. I don't know if, who knows where the toe in is.
Oh, it's bad.
We looked at that and we were
It's
like,
pretty towed in.
who knows? Did this get tightened up? Yeah, look at that. That right there is enough for death wobble. Oh, we forgot to tighten all those, Zach.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. What about
Oh
these
yeah,
ones?
those are all finger tight.
Yeah, they are. Despite that, though, first test drive was a success. Huge success. And it stopped everybody. Whether we were stopped or turning, everybody like stopped for us.
That's probably because they were scared of getting hurt.
I would have been.
They saw it coming down the street. It's like until the death wobble though, felt really good. We're gonna have this at the off-road games. This is for the kids and their families to go on a tour. We'll have a bunch of safety features by the time we get it to the games, so you and your family will ride not only in comfort and style, but also in safety. Our man Eric is gonna be the captain of this ship. We're gonna be taking him up. We're gonna be taking him up the Monday.
Are you serious?
He's gonna drive this to the top of the world.
No way.
It's the next day. It's also lunchtime. We're taking this to lunch. We're taking the crew. It's Friday. Let's see who they're repping. Welcome to the Rudy Bus. Nice. Rhett, who are you repping today?
I got Bleepin' Jeep underneath the mats off road.
Let's see.
I got this one.
All right, you get a pass.
You can get on.
I got Rudy, I got the Peck brothers, and then I got Matt.
Nice. You can ride.
I got Rory, and I got Robbie.
All right.
I got Matt and the one and only Milestar.
Milestar tires. What do we got?
Right. Got typical Matt's off-road.
Matt's off-road. All right. All right, Doug.
Fab Rats.
Top and bottom.
Yes.
Nice. You can ride.
Flexzilla.
Flexzilla. You can ride.
Matt's every day.
Matt's off-road in the Bombi shirt?
Every day.
Nice. Jamie, who are you repping today?
I'm repping Nike. That's the only thing I got today.
All right. Colby?
Trailmater. Peck Bros.
Nice. You can ride. Let's go to lunch.
Yeah, Rudy's learned how to use this thing.
Okay.
So what'd y'all do about the
Oh my gosh. We leave.
Go!
Oh, I can fill the drive shaft now.
Yeah.
Hey, look, no death wobble.
This is faster than we've ever been.
This is the first time I've ever been on a school bus. I was homeschooled.
We're making a little detour on the way to lunch. We're stopping at Route 9 to check on the progress on the 4-liter engine that we dropped off for the Banana. All right, this is my machinist, Jim.
How you doing?
He's gonna hook us up with this. He's never steered me wrong yet.
We've already loosened the valve cover bolts. You can pull that off if you want. We've got a little push rod out from under a rocker arm there.
We already found a problem.
Is this the original Banana engine?
This is not. This is the original Deja Blue engine.
Oh.
So we've got the 4.6 stroker in a Banana. Something's wrong with it. I don't know what it is. I think the right course of action for me is to get a stock motor and build it back. High quality stock, put it in there and then figure out what's wrong with the stroker. That way I think the Banana will be down the least amount of time and end up on the reliable end of the spectrum. I'm helping. At least it's not locked up, right? We haven't tried that yet. What are you seeing as somebody who's pulled down thousands of engines? Well, it's all there.
No holes
Not
in any-
scattered.
No
It's
holes
all
in
there.
any piston. That's always a good sign.
Pistons look like they're where they're supposed to be,
You can tell that
so that's always good.
cylinders have been polished by years of neglected oil changes and air filters.
Yep. Yep. I don't feel any kick rods or anything. Nothing black.
All right, so it looks like we got a good core here. We're gonna check back after they get it cleaned up and we'll show you what's gonna go into making the Banana great again. All right, now it's lunchtime.
gonna close the door now. Hold on.
Heels hooked on there. This is a very important day. This is a day where Eric gets certified to drive the school bus for the off-road games.
Yes.
And to do that, he has to drive to the top of the world using nothing more than his Onyx mapping system and his determination. It's also an important day because we have stolen the Holy Grail from Bleepin' Jeep, and the main support and recovery vehicle is the world's largest off-road wrecker, piloted by the ever-lovely Jamie. And I'm gonna be riding shotgun in that. Who's ready for an adventure?
I am.
We have a special guest from Misadventure Lab, Trevor. He's gonna make sure that Eric doesn't make any mistakes. And he'll be held responsible.
Good luck with that, buddy.
And he's gonna be held responsible for any of those mistakes.
I am not responsible for Eric. You ready?
Yeah. So we're following you since you're the one following the map.
Okay.
So I built the route for you, Eric, right here. It's a thick yellow line.
Okay.
You know, just follow it.
So this is where we're at.
Yep. We're right here.
Hope we don't get lost. But we won't, because we got Onyx. Look at that. That even locks the door.
Yeah, you can lock people in here.
I got the door locked. We're ready. Trevor, I thought you were going to keep me out of trouble. I don't know what to say about that.
What?
So where? Go up right here?
Yeah, basically anywhere you can turn left.
Follow the yellow line. You see the tire marks going over there?
Yellow line is so yeah, follow these tracks right here.
Who's navigating?
Colin. There you go.
Hang on. Woo! Does the yellow line tell you if there's a drop off on the other side?
We're at 200. We're good on the turn.
It's only at 210. We're doing good.
You're doing good.
You ready?
Yep.
Everybody hanging on?
Way better than all the bus rides I took as a kid.
Woo!
There goes Caitlin.
All right, you gotta go around the bushes. Don't go through the bushes. I gotta go around them? Oh, you hit the bush! Oh, now you hit the rock. You gotta bob and weave there, bob and weave. All I gotta do, right, is just make it to the top of the world without killing anybody?
So yeah, so far it's not looking good.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me? Hey, this has got a backup beeper.
Going back. You're good. You're good.
And, well, that's probably good.
Yep. Let's go.
Oh no.
You got it.
That was just a temporary.
How's our temp looking?
We're at 210 still.
Oh, okay. That's just where it likes to live, apparently. Go right over the base of this hill right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Just straight?
Yep. And you're gonna kind of turn slightly right when you go up over it.
It's with it.
Yeah, Colin's right on it.
Turn.
No,
Straight.
Not off the cliff. Jeez, turn right. That was Colin. You're supposed to be listening to me.
Yeah, I wanted him to go down there because that's the road.
Oh no. You got me stuck.
I was trying to tell you to go that way.
Okay, turn your wheels hard to the, not hard, but just a little bit to the right here. Come a little bit more. Okay, right there. Okay, everybody, push this bus.
Which way?
Going forward.
No, I think it got it.
Walk. Everybody buckle?
Yeah.
There it goes. Okay, hang on. All right, we need you to get back on course there. Which way's course? Left or right?
Just keep
Oh, no, you're good.
Just keep driving this way. No.
No, don't listen to him.
Okay.
You started last time. I got too many backseat drivers.
Yeah, buddy. Oh.
That was nothing. Get up that hill, Eric! I can't believe it did it. Uh-huh. We are there. Success. I made it to the top. Did I get my cert?
So the general consensus here is, and it was unanimous, Eric got his bus driver certification for the off-road games, and he did it. And he did it with the help of Onyx Off-Road. So if you'd like to get your bus driver certified, download the Onyx app Thursday. We'll see you there.
You're watching Throttle House, and I'm James, and I'm here in Southern California with a $250,000 car all to myself because Thomas is an idiot and Thomas had a baby.
James, sorry, I haven't had a baby.
Yeah, we did it.
I haven't had a baby. That's why I'm here.
But you have had a baby.
No, I haven't. I will have a baby. But I will have
Right now, as people are watching this,
yes.
Have you had a baby?
No. Yes, technically, but this is now and that's then. You see, this is before. We're filming this before, so I haven't had the baby yet. So I can be here to drive the old Vantage.
Right.
I'm in the thumbnail.
You are in the thumbnail, yeah, sorry.
Jesus.
All right, we're glad to have you. Yay!
Yeah.
Congrats on the baby, though.
I haven't had the...
You're watching Throttle House. I'm Thomas.
And I'm James. And this is the brand new Aston Martin Vantage.
All right, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I've wanted an Aston Martin for a really, really, really long time. But that Aston Martin that James is in is extremely expensive. So why spend new Aston money when you can spend used Aston money? Because this 2007 V8 Vantage with a manual transmission costs the same as the optional brakes, paint job, and stereo in that new Aston. And it's pretty much a bomb car.
You're quite impressionable, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Well, James Bond drives an Aston Martin, so you love Aston Martins.
Yes.
Indiana Jones wears a hat and a purse, so you buy a hat and a purse.
It's a satchel.
The astronauts go to the moon with a watch on. You need to own the same watch.
No idea. They timed the burn. It saved their lives. It's important. I needed it.
I get Pelote driving shoes. You get the same thing.
No, we both have Pelote driving shoes because we've both been using them for a while, and they sponsored this video.
Yeah.
It's a three-pedal car. You need a driving shoe. This is the shift shoe with a new color combination, by the way. And it's got the soft bit here, so I can feel the pedal, and then a rounded heel for heel toes.
You have toes on your heel?
No, it's gross and weird. Anyway, discount code, end of the video, exclusive Throttle House discount, so stick around for that.
All right, well, if it's okay with you, I'm going to use this extra control and not die in what is a 656 horsepower rear-wheel drive legal lunatic.
We've driven the new DB12, we've driven the new big boy Vanquish, but somehow we left baby in the corner with this new Vantage, which is silly because it's been hugely upgraded this year and is quite seriously back in the game. Yes, as Thomas said, it's expensive. This one is optioned to $266,000 US. But Aston Martin, at least in my mind, represents the beginning of special. There's plenty of competent sports cars for less, but when you marry competent to special, this is the price tag you're looking at. The fact that it happens to also be a beautiful, powerful, voluptuous feat of British engineering is really just a bonus, and therefore needs to be handled delicately. Not. Just going to turn traction back on there for a second. Yep, that's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. Don't think that because this is the Vantage, it's the smallest baby of the range. It is, but it's an angry, scrappy little devil compared to the DB12 and the Vanquish. It is ferocious. Look, high horsepower is not actually a massive novelty these days. High horsepower without any hybrid tech is somewhat of a novelty. High horsepower without any hybrid tech and without any power to the front wheels, then you're in a rare zone. You could tell me this didn't have any bigger brothers and I would believe you. It is, it's muscle. It's muscle. Oh, and it sounds good, you know. Turbochargers we've criticised for stifling an engine, and it is somewhat stifled, but credit to Aston, like they did in the Vanquish, like they did in the DB12, they've still made this an exciting car to accelerate. The transmission, this ZF 8-speed, it's fine. It's fine. It's not the quickest. You know, a PDK in the 911 is faster. The multi-clutch in the AMG GT63 that this shares an engine with, it's a bit clunkier around town, but it's more exciting than this. And considering both those two cars I just named do send their power to the front wheels, that makes this one dangerous compared. If you have a heavy foot, get used to the traction light flashing. Some of that danger comes from the fact that it's not an absolute weapon. The steering is tuned very GT, even in Sport Plus mode. The ratio isn't that short, there isn't that much weight off center. It sort of leaves you to your own devices a bit. Like, I can thread through these canyons with just my fingertips. For a car that's this scary, I want to feel like I've got more control. That, and I've got the suspension in the softest mode at the moment, and even then it's quite taut. If I go any higher, it gets quite choppy. And even when you have it soft, the cabin isn't that insulated. There's a sort of a constant roar. And I don't mean the V8, but yeah, you can replace that roar with the sound of the engine if you don't care about fuel economy. Or the sound coming from the Bowers & Wilkins stereo system, which is $10,000 more. Which reminds me, as I'm carving through these roads, I don't want to stuff this car. It's very expensive, $250,000. But if I drive it for like another 5 minutes, I'll probably lose like $15,000 of value. So.
Wait, hold on a second. Why drive a depreciating asset when you can drive a depreciated icon? This 2007 manual V8 Vantage, graciously provided by Tim and the team of Aston Martin Newport Beach, sold to its new owner after this video for just over 48 grand. They probably won't go much lower in price than that. And considering the Jag-derived 4.3-liter Aston Martin V8 has proven to be quite robust over the years, buying one of these, even with slightly higher mileage, isn't actually a dumb idea at all. In fact, it might be a really good one. a proper noise. Jesus. Oh, and it's not slow either. But you do have to spend all your time up right near the red line to get to the power, which I don't mind, because it's a naturally aspirated V8. Let's not forget that this is fundamentally a really good sports car. It's not just a front-engined manual V8. This is a front mid-mounted transaxle with a dry sump. That means that that engine is mounted low and back with me, so the weight is inboard, and the transmission is back there, which means that it has a really good weight distribution. So I can feel, as I toss it into these corners, can feel it just start to move on entry. It's extremely well balanced. This is the sports car of the Aston lineup, and it's never driven one this hard before, and it is absolutely freaking brilliant. It's quick too. Yes! The new Aston Martin that James is in is stiff and angry and jostly, and it kind of tosses you around a little bit. This one is soft. It's way softer than I thought it was going to be. The ride is nice, but it's really moving as you load up the suspension into a corner. It pitches on braking. But I don't really mind, because it's kind of all part of the experience. It's talking to you as it goes through the corners. So is the steering. It's hydraulic, obviously. It's really feeling it. Really feeling that front end. And the best part is that, oh, it's really moving. The best part is that oh, hell, Jesus Christ. Off camber over a crest, decreasing radius. I shit my pants. Not only is it a exciting and engaging car to drive, when you see it from the outside, it's an Aston Martin. It gives you that funny tingly feeling inside. Yeah. Oh shit, I want one of these. No, no, oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna buy one. How do I get one of these? How do I get one of these in my life? This is a car that in no time I'm able to just wring its neck. I'm not struggling to figure out what it's trying to do. It's just a well-balanced car, period. Yeah, I love it. I love the V8 Vantage.
Having both lived with the new one for already almost a week, I had a quick go in the old one before Thomas and I stopped to have a chat.
I don't love this car any less now than when I did at the beginning of the day.
No, that's fair enough. It's quite normal, though.
Okay, so I don't know if you drove it as far and as hard as I did, but at the beginning I was a little underwhelmed. I was like, oh no. But then I started to really push it, and there's something about it that it feels to me like a big, heavy Miata. I don't know.
Well, hang on a minute.
I don't know why I'm saying that, but there's something about the way the suspension moves. There's a lot of motion, and there's got a small little steering wheel, and it's really well balanced, and it rotates. I don't know, it's like a big Miata to me. I loved it.
I will say, considering the price of that, if you actually adjust for inflation,
yeah,
that's not that different.
This one?
To this, and
no, it's not
It's
really.
not that much heavier. So maybe in that sense it has done the Miata thing, where 20 years later, it's still just the same.
You don't have to sell this car to me.
Okay.
I love that. Usually I'm like, oh no, the old one's better. Blah, blah, blah. No, I had this in England for a week with my wife, and I loved it. It's absolutely wild, and it's a hero of the English people.
In what sense?
Like, it doesn't matter where I parked it. I parked this outside in Castle Combe in front of the old, like, fancy hotel thing.
My house.
Yes, James's house.
Yeah.
And a guy came over that was like in his this happened like 50 times in England. There was always a guy in his like 50s with a bald head, looked exactly like your dad, right?
Is that his name was Simon?
It might have just been James's dad over and over again. Come over, oh, it's a pretty good piece of kit, isn't it? Right? They say one of those, put their hands in their pockets and they go like, oh, haven't seen one yet. You know, they just go around the car.
Well,
They loved
the
it.
facelift has been absolutely adored.
Yes.
Because, you know, a couple of years ago, the Vantage, people were not that mad on that design.
I didn't really like the look of it.
It was too simple.
Yeah.
You know, it looked like the DB10 from Spectre, except
No,
without
the
the
DB10
front.
from Spectre is dope.
No, but the side profile's so similar.
Yes,
There's so much going on.
I don't know. The thing is that with that one that you're talking about, this grill didn't complete. It just went down.
Yes.
And in the later, I think maybe it was aftermarket, someone like completed the grill to make it look like this, which to me is the quintessential Aston Martin grill.
That's
About
fair.
that size.
Seeing these together, like when you pulled in, it's like, okay, there it is. It's iconic. It's
Yes.
perfect. It's
Yes.
Next to it, it almost looks dull. This is wild.
No. This is simple, smooth, elegant.
But it's much
beautiful,
simpler.
timeless.
Like when this had the V12, it got a few more vents on the hood.
Yes.
The V12 from a couple of years ago
Yeah.
got these like huge swooping side skirts. It looked bonkers.
This thing, look, that's what this is. That's the styling of
But
this.
it does drive like a child of that.
No, I agree. The lineage is correct. This is absolutely a Vantage. It's got the same kind of Grand Tourer, you know, bones, but sports car tuning.
Right.
That's kind of and it. Look at the size of this.
Look, it's got.
This is outrageous. The size of this.
I want someone to wide body this. I think don't Liberty walk. Liberty can run.
It would
okay.
It would be ridiculously huge. They had to fit all the rubber, right?
But it's come a long way. Like the chassis feels so much more rigid. The steering's more direct. The power is absurd. It's a different league. This is Turbo S Fighter now. This is Carrera Fighter.
I agree. Well, you say it with like disdain as a Carrera
Yeah.
Fighter.
Well,
But
listen,
there was a V12 of this generation.
That still didn't even come close to this power.
But it was a V12.
It was a V12. And
it
listen,
sounded
this was
crazy.
an exciting choice. In 2007, you know, the 911 is a fantastic car.
Yeah.
But it's the control group.
Yes, it really is.
It's PH7, it's
Yeah.
water. It's in sports car world,
Yeah.
it's the template. If you wanted to deviate, if you wanted just to be a little bit different, there was this, and then what, a V8 R8?
There was some Maseratis, maybe.
Maseratis, yeah.
Maybe a Bentley.
Bentley, if you're a slightly older man.
Yeah, older man.
Older man.
No, this is it for me. I'm sorry.
This is it.
This is it. Like if I
think it's priced fairly.
It is. If I look at a 911 from this generation,
Which is a 997.
I just don't care. I'm sure they're great. I don't care. I see this and I feel spicy in my nether regions.
It's also pristine.
This particular one.
20,000 miles, they're sub
extremely
50
nice.
grand.
Yeah.
Is this the perfect spec? It might be.
Yeah, there's some cooler interior colors.
Well, so here's my concern, because basically we're in the Lawrence Stroll era of Aston Martin.
Yeah, we are.
He
Yeah.
doesn't mess around.
No.
These have come, the DB12, the Vanquish, the interiors have come so far from like a year ago.
Yeah.
What happens if you go multiple generations ago?
Let's go take a look. Do you want to know how I know one of these is in good shape?
Why?
Because the doors stay where you leave them.
Oh,
Because
does
the
that-
doors go up a bit.
Right. Does
Right.
that go then?
It goes, and eventually the doors just slam closed no matter what you do. But no, this one's in good shape. Okay.
I think my concerns were unfounded.
Yeah.
This is aged.
Isn't it?
Beautifully.
Beautifully.
Yeah.
It's just like the design of it, like as a drawing, is really, really
As
nice.
a drawing?
Okay, sorry, you add an R at the end of drawing.
It's drawing.
Nice. So yeah, I think that this, like visually, it's excellently designed. And something that I've noticed, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but the way that the stitching meets here on this gauge cluster matches the way that the hood looks. The way that the hood meets the grille, that looks like the hood of the... I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I've always noticed that. I thought that was cool.
Interesting.
You want to know something extremely uncool?
Go on.
I once tried to manufacture that gauge cluster
Right.
and put it on my Nissan Altima.
Like a 3310 fascia?
No, not that gauge cluster, this bit. Even the hood.
Just this?
Yeah.
Not an Aston Martin gauge, just this?
No, I was obsessed with this leather stitched gauge hood to the point where I got chicken wire and I got leather and I stitched the stitching and I tried to make, and I put it on top
What
of
did
my...
it look like? Is there a picture?
No, I threw it out immediately. I spent hours doing it and I ruined it. It was awful.
This is quite a simple spec in here, the black
I know.
leather. You said there's different colours.
There's some other colours
I've
that
seen
you
it
can
in
get.
blue.
Yeah, the blue is very cool, actually. But no, this is just really, really nice. And it doesn't have any sort of navigation to age it.
Right.
Right? It's just simple, right?
You've just got this little temperature screen.
Yep.
These buttons slightly age at the phone buttons.
Yep.
But not by much.
It has a Volvo key.
Right, yeah, because they Ford and Volvo at the same time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
When they own this.
And another weird thing, and I don't know what's going on, but this car smells, the scent of the air that comes out of the vents smells exactly like my old 850. My Volvo 850.
Right.
I don't know.
For a moment there, I was like, you had a V12 BMW?
No, I do. No. There's something about it that it's just I don't know if it's the Volvo DNA in there somewhere, but like
I'm
there's
sure
a
there
smell
is.
that's very familiar and nostalgic.
You know what? We've done an old versus new with the Continental GT.
Yep.
We've done an old versus new with the Gran Turismo.
Yep.
And of these sort of luxury sport things,
Yeah.
this has aged the best.
This has aged the best, like the gauge cluster.
It's a beautiful gauge
It's
cluster.
one of the nicest gauge clusters ever, I think.
It really is very, very good.
Yeah.
I don't love that the revs are anti-clockwise, but I forgive it for the rest of what's going on.
Interesting. I like that. It's fun because you kind of chase the needles together. Like if you're going.
Well, now you've made it sound cool.
you gotta chase the needle. I don't know. It's really, really neat. Yeah, like that is what I feel like is missing from a lot of modern luxury cars.
Right, just go.
Give me some like aluminum milled gauges. It's badass, right?
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah, though there's really there's nothing to complain about.
There honestly is nothing to complain about. It's a
not that I'm looking for complaints. It's just it really kind of went a weird way after this.
It did. The generation after this, before that facelift,
Well, everything went
is
"Ugh," or
awful.
"Ugh," and like
It's terrible. I don't know what they were thinking.
Okay, so let's jump ahead 18 years.
18 years.
See what happens.
Okay. Yeah, they've done a really, really good job with this.
Across the lineup. And
Honestly.
It looks similar to the others. We've been in the DB12, we've been in the Vanquish, and I've struggled because this experience isn't that different in any of them.
No, the back bit here is more exciting in the other cars.
Yeah, and maybe
Right.
some of the bits get nicer, but
There's more space too.
same steering wheel.
Same steering wheel, same this bit here.
But this bit is a revolution.
This is so nice. Solid buttons where you need them, you know, knobs. Like also, everything feels really heavy and good.
And you don't need a screen bigger than that.
No, you absolutely
Good software and hardware beats
Yes.
out a giant screen.
Yes. Speaking of good software, that's the text is too small.
The text is too small.
We've said this before, on other cars, but like it's.
Yeah. It's not an exciting gauge cluster either.
No, it isn't.
Why is
Coming
it-
from that?
Yeah, doesn't look good at night. Carbon fiber in here. The black upper pack is like 3,500. The black lower pack outside like 3,500. And that's why it's a $266,000 US car.
Yeah, see, the thing is that if you're going to spend that much money, you're going to customize. You can customize the leather and the colors and everything, right?
Yes.
Do custom things.
Do custom.
Right? Like,
I love these seats. I know you can get more aggressive like cup seats. But
yeah,
these
are nice.
great.
They're really good.
Oh, the contrast stitching also costs. And
of course it does.
You know the door handles on the old one, you sort of push them
So
in.
I just got to complain about that for a second. Because you have to stitch the whole thing together no matter what.
Contrast.
But so literally all you're doing is you're paying how much money? Thousands.
2,900.
Sorry, you're literally paying $2,900 for someone, a seamstress or a seamster, is that a thing, to do this. And grab the other color stitching and put it on the thing.
Aston Martin.
All the options are ridiculous. The door handles.
Yes, they're presenting door handles.
Does that mean they're in heat?
Right now in Southern California they are. Well, I don't particularly want to have sex with them.
It just means that they open up so you can grab them. It's $600.
I actually prefer that. The whole like Tesla push thing out.
No, because I saw Daniel Craig do it once in Casino Royale. He was like dying because of the toxin, and he ran. And he like put his. I saw him do the thing on the DBS, and I was sold forever.
I love the shift paddles in this.
Yep.
I think they're really exciting. I think this is going to age really well.
Yep. It absolutely will. The gauge cluster won't, but other than that, yeah, no, this is nice, isn't it?
Feels great.
Yeah, open that and close it. That's nice, right?
And this one's a hard roof.
Yes.
I wonder if these cars, even though they don't look as special from the outside, once the roof goes down, I think that's
how Grand Touring's coupes should be.
I don't usually agree, but I loved the DB12 Volante
Exactly.
to death.
And they just announced the Roadster of this.
Yep.
And it does a 6.8 second roof down mechanism.
Can I just go back to the old one
It's
for a
actually
second?
really quick,
That's very
though.
quick. Can I go back to the old one for a second?
Yeah.
Because I think that is an utterly timeless automobile, inside and out. I think it's a brilliant car. It's not that much money. You're getting so much. I mean, it's going to be expensive to fix if stuff goes wrong. It's handmade. But if you pretend that's not a thing, you're getting one hell of a car for the price of 3 options on this brand new Aston Martin.
I'd still take. .com, you'll get